Hey. Hey lil' mama, would you like to be my sunshine? Nigga, touch my game, we gon' turn this shit to Columbine. Ice on my neck, cost me 10 times.
I'd like to go and bully you, mate. Well, hello and welcome everyone. Welcome back to another motor vlog. Just to bring you up to speed, I have previously done a few motor vlogs, but I had an issue with sound card of all things. So what's new? I've decided to get my bike back on the road, guys. My van's off the road for a little bit, and that is purely just a financial choice more than anything. My MOT was in January and it was getting very expensive. I just want to make sure, yeah, we're still recording. Very expensive at that time of year to, as you can imagine, MOT, insure and tax. So I'm actually going for a couple of months just with it off the road and using my bike predominantly. So there'll be some more videos of this coming on. The last couple of videos that I did try to record, they was on cheap, fake class 10 cards, so I just corrupted the files every time. Weren't the best thing, but there was a real funny incident on the Saturday when I went out. I went out to go and do some vlogging and filming. I put the music up on my channel. It was All Hail Hyena. So I went out and filmed them, and then I set back off at 12:30 at night, and I was coming back along the motorway because I thought, oh, we'll start this, but I dove into some fog, and because I knew the road, I just accelerated into it. It was crazy. I don't know what you would have seen, because there was just mist all over my visor and everything. It was a bit horrific, but enjoyable at the same time. So with my van, we've got temp lights. With my van coming off the road for a couple of months, when I put it back on, I'm going to be selling it, I think, as a bit of a day camper utility surfer van, and see what I can draw for it. I'm hoping for about anywhere between 1,500 for it with 12 months MOT. I've spent a little bit at it over the last few years of owning it, so it'll be a good solid little van for somebody who wants it for that utility. With me just doing minimum mileage these days, 1,000 to 2,000 miles a year just in it, it just wasn't really worth it. So I have a cunning plan. I'm going MOT and tax exempt. What I hear you say, yeah, I'm going anything pre-1979 is exempt from MOTs and car tax. So that'll automatically save me between £200 and £300 a year. Maybe more, so you don't have to get all the fucking shit done, as long as you just maintain it yourself, so it's your own safety, which is good fun. So I might get a classic van, yeah. That'd be ideal for me, so I can still get a bed in it and a motorbike and go and do stuff, which was the idea of me having a van. But it was such a quiet year last year for me in my shop, business wise as well. I never got a chance to ride my big bike at all, or this bike, for the last 12 or 16 months, something like that. It was off the road. Where should we go here? Yeah, we'll go this way. I don't know how much fuel we've got. Light will come on when it's running out. So it's it was just a quiet year really for me, and all I did in my van was go and collect wood from the fire. So as long as I get something like a van or even a decent old car with a tow bar and I've got a trailer, that's all good for me, So where I'm out tonight, we're just going to have a little bit of a scenic route round. I'm going to a friend of mine's pub and having a pint. I've not really had a chance to get out much over there and see him and stuff, and now I've got this easy transport to get in and out of a town centre. You see that view for the trees up there? Fantastic. I'll see if I can look at the side here and have a look. You can see Darwin Tower, look. Look at that. See it? Walking view. Brilliant. So I'm really hoping this actually records and I'm back to square one, or else I'm having to buy a new camera. And I didn't want to do that because I've done the modification on this for an external mic. I would like a GoPro 3. If anyone's got one they'd like to send me, that'd be ace. I'd really appreciate that. And then I can use this one from a rear facing camera. Because I did have two of the same cameras, but I've lost one. So I bought another two thinking, oh, hey, they were alright, but I got chinked. I got Chinese copied again. You live and learn, don't you? It didn't cost me a lot, so. But that's just the downside of trying to do things on the cheap, you know. I've got expensive cameras for me vlogging and microphones and shit like that, but you got to draw the line on everything else, haven't you? I'm sorry if I'm sniffling as well. I'm still just coming off the back end of this cold that's been going around for everyone for the last month or so, the one that doesn't go for 2 or 3 weeks, so I'm feeling a lot better. My chest is cleared and stuff. But just fresh air giving me a bit of snotty nose syndrome. So to get my bike back on the road for the MOT, I had to put a new battery on it. I got one of these, oh God, what's it called? It's one of the most powerful batteries out there, and yeah, it does it. It has some kick. This will actually start a 1000cc motorbike. So I've got it on this. So yeah, new battery. That was £32. For the new MOT regulations as well, that changed in 2018. Because I've got an all-in-one tail tidy unit. Headlight, rear light unit with integrated indicators. There was a new rule that they have to be 180mm apart, so they wasn't quite that far apart. So I got some stick-on LED indicators to go on my number plate, and that did the job. I just spliced them in, and it worked fine. So happy days. I'm hoping this is the thing to come this year, so I can get out and you know, I've done some shakedown miles now on my DNA, and it seems to be running fine, no problems. Just a slight problem with tick over, which I suppose is more to do with mixtures, and I'll get it right at one point, and I'll take it for a service. I'll do it myself. I'll get it sorted. But it's no hardship. I can just keep it running by hand. Because of the rolling road, it was all set up for full chat. So we're going down the back roads here into Blackburn. And this cuts out all the main road traffic and nonsense. But we'll come back through the nonsense after a pint. Whee! There's been all muck spreading around here. It's a bit fresh. Smell-o-vision, guys. Doesn't bother me because I used to work on a farm, so I used to be a dairy lad. You know, don't bother me. See that guy give me the evil eye. The evil eye. Don't know if there's any double vans about, you know what I mean? It's the sort of time of night where they do like to try and surprise you somewhere. And I've no valid speedo at the moment. Fucking knobhead. I've ordered some new mirrors as well. I've been fed up. If you seen some other videos on this bike, you'd just seen them all flapping about and farting about and doing their own weird things. So I've got some more mirrors coming. Bit of a bargain, £5 or £4.98 delivered for a pair of mirrors. You can't argue with that, can you? That's just great. So I thought I'd give a shout out halfway through, part way through my video for some die-hard fans of my channel. So, Outgate boy! This is for you, boy! We're out, bedding it. Out on the old DNA for you, lad. My son had some sort of ingenious idea that he could do his restricted full access bike test and then use this. Oh, how he was fooled, so misleaded. It's too much for him. That overrun. So I've managed to run about a tank of gas for it so far since getting it back on the road. And I've got it on high, super unleaded, high octane, 97 is it? I think it is, 97 octane. So I've got it running on that for that extra bit of a bang. Good in Polish, give me 0 fucks. And we're through. Gotta watch out for this lot. Somebody went through that petrol station the other day, drove right through the fucking window. But no, what are you going to be doing to do that? Just jump on an automatic maybe, just go ooh. I've been there, I've done it. It can happen. Out in rush hour traffic, guys. Nothing funny here, is there? I've been very well behaved, I must say. I've not been pooning it about. The roads have been going over. They're all right when it's quiet, but whittling through there. Look, it's a nice looking bridge, isn't it, over there? It's a lovely evening though. It's going to be cold tonight. But my plan is when I get back, actually, I'm going to be lighting my indoor barbecue. And I have got sriracha chicken kebabs, and I've also done my own homemade chicken tikka. So some nice flatbreads and a bit of lettuce to that, and some garlic moo on the job. Oh, good. I have a video of, well, I have done videos in the past of cooking with me. She's quite funny. Bicycle lanes for days. He thought he was going to fucking try and get in front of me, but no. We say no to him. His passenger was on the phone and not him, for a change. So this is Blackburn, the 10th worst place to live in England. And it fucking hell is. I don't know how it got 10th. It should have been down more towards 2 or 3. I mean, sure, there's bigger hellholes everywhere. There's hellholes all over the UK, but I fully understand why. And this is just the main centre ring road through, so it's all. This is the respectable bit to see. You know what I mean? The bit they spend the money on. All the outsides though, oh, it's a right shed. See, there's bikes out there for me to be owning. Just not found any on my journey yet. Hopefully on the way back, guys, we will encounter somebody. We'll try and drag race somebody for the lols. So I hope the lighting's alright for you. It's not too dark yet. Don't want to be pooning this around town, but when in Rome. Oh, it's just such a tool, this bike. We're here. There we go, let's lock this up. Come on, baby. There we go, locked. Let's go in, have a pint. This is the Drum with Arms in Blackburn, good friend of mine. The people I bought my shop off. So all happy days, hugs for days.